By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor.
Hey guys, thank you for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. My name is Francoise and welcome to my channel, Love, Lies, and Lacefronts. Tonight I am reacting to this video. It's a gentleman by the name of Philip Scott, and he's got a YouTube channel called Philip Scott Show. He is reacting to Curvy model Passion Jonesz reveals she's in a polyamorous relationship. Now, I just heard about this today because I was actually reacting to another video. I react in the mommy sector, and there were two mommies that were doing a prank. Anyway, long story short, one of them mentioned that there was some tea on Passion Jonesz, and I was like, Passion Jonesz, really? So I just did a quick search and I came up with this video, and it looked interesting. I listened to exactly where we're at, and I stopped it. So I'm going to pick up. This is pretty much right at the very beginning, so we're only maybe about 3 minutes in. So we're going to pick up right there, because as soon as I started listening to this, it's roughly about a 30-minute video, and I just said, you know what? I want to hear what this gentleman has to say, because this is a interesting topic. I know that Passion has been married for quite some time. She has either 2 or 3 children. So I was kind of just like, really? This is interesting news. So here we go. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If you are already subscribed, of course, welcome. If you have not yet liked this video, please consider doing so. And also, if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. And I put up regular content, and I react to entertainment and YouTube channels. So thank you very much for stopping by. Here we go.
Listen to the podcast. We greatly appreciate that. We got multiple things going on. He said, I'd love to know your thoughts on women being in polyandrous relationships with 2 men. He said, I recently came across an IG model who wears very revealing plus-size lingerie and who comes out as poly and introduced her simple husbands to the world. Okay. She said the photos has thousands of likes, many of them women. He said, I feel this is detrimental to the Black community. You say to bastardize polygamy, which polygamy is basically the other way around, where it's the man and multiple wives. You know, we could explain that, talking about from the African sense, or how people even still practice it today. In this way, and not our ancestors intended. I'd like to hear your discussion on this. So the woman herself, because maybe some of you, saw the original picture, but this is Passion Jonesz herself. She is a plus size model. She has deals, from what I've seen, with Fashion Nova and many other people that she models for. She also was promoting her OnlyFans as well. Now she has a whole husband, well, actually 2, and you promoting her OnlyFans, but we will get to that picture. But this is Passion Jonesz if you've never seen her before. But let me get to the picture that she put out now, and I'm going to read from Instagram exactly what she said on her Instagram that she put these pictures out. Now, these pictures I was showing you of her is for YouTube. If you go to her Instagram, I couldn't show you what she normally be posting on Instagram, right? So let's go to this here. Now, the picture on the right is the one that initially was there. The one on the left is the one that you swipe, right? So this is it. So she read, according to this post, it says, let's add love to 2020. and she put in at the Black Native 18 at Hokage _Domino. That's now the Black Native dude is the dude to her left. That is the original husband. Okay. The other one, the Hokage _Domino, is that dude to the right. Okay. I'll let you know who they are. Now, she says, I'm sure you've seen stories, comments, and heard many things in the past weeks, and my family and I. Okay, she said, I want to formally address this as best as possible, simply and as clear as I can put it. She says, I also want to keep a level of privacy until we can fully speak our story. Okay. Passion. Look.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I'm kind of in shock. Because I was not sure how this whole thing was playing out. I didn't realize, babe, is that you?
Yeah. What's up?
I did not realize that I thought, of course, this was going to be one of these situations where there was like another female, but there's two guys. Like, I'm kind of curious, okay, about her husband. Like, I remember when Passion first started losing weight, and we would see Passion online with not a whole lot of clothes on. And I remember her speaking on a situation where she thought that people were saying that her husband was not managing things around the house, and that what kind of man is letting his wife out here be basically half naked. And, that what's going on, basically. And she was like, my husband is aware of what I'm doing, and da 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 da. She's always dressed sexy and provocatively, however, but I did not know that there were two men in the house. And is there like a gay thing going on here too? Like, are they sharing? Is everybody sharing everything around here? Like, what is actually going on? So I'm curious about this whole setup, but I'm actually a little bit shocked. I am just now looking up the Instagrams that the gentleman is showing here. So let's keep going. This is interesting.
You don't keep nothing private, sis. I mean, no, you don't. The thing you should keep private, you don't. Okay, so please, let's not go there about privacy. She says, my husband at the Black Native 18, which is the dude with the gray sweater, black shirt on the right, and I are poly, have been for 2 years now. He said, we met the other guy with the hat, and immediately became a family. She put a love emoji, simply put, love is love. And we're blessed to be able to build such a wonderful partnership through this journey. You say, I also want to tag, and she tagged some Black Polyandry and some Progressive Love Academy for the amount of education that has been given for us to prosper through our path. He said, live your truth, we're living ours. She said the story will be posted only on my OnlyFans in the near future. Why did you post it to Instagram then? You're already posting it, right? So come on now. He said, till then, new and more content will be released again all next week. And then, some people was asking some questions to her, and I thought that was interesting. Some people, of course, they're the fans, of her.
I'm in shock. Like, obviously you can see I have nothing to say. I'm like all ears. I'm like, really? What's this new content? Just you trying to look. I don't have a problem with people like living their lives and living their truth and doing what you want, but you have like 350 some odd thousand, 100,000 subscribers, and encouraging people to live a certain type of lifestyle. Like, you are entrepreneurs. I don't know what your husband does, but I'm assuming you all make your own money, live by your own rules, and don't have to go punch it on anybody's clock, and are being paid. Passion, you're being paid for your body and your looks. So no one really may not care about your politics and how you do things. However, regular people out here who still have to go to jobs and who still have to deal with what society thinks of them and what they're doing and they're not doing. People, be careful. Also, ladies out here, be careful before you start dealing with men who have you out here being intimate with other men in front of them. I'm sorry, and I'm going to stand by this. No real man, and I mean man who loves you and man who wants you only unto himself, will allow you or want a woman who they are going to watch be intimate with another man. I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. And I could be completely wrong on this, and maybe some of you will tell me you don't know what you're talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. As far as the values, you know, certain values. I'm sorry. I'm kind of like dumbfounded by this. But anyway, let's go on. Let's hear what the rest they have to say. Apparently, this has something to do with OnlyFans. This could be all hype to get her OnlyFans to a certain place, but I'm imagining they're kind of teasing a situation on that OnlyFans. I mean, I'm assuming you can do almost everything on OnlyFans. So I would not be surprised if we saw this whole thing playing out on OnlyFans. So let's see.
Or whatever. But you said this one woman says, I love this, but my next question is your husband gay? Do you guys all share each other, or does that man just share you? I'm not familiar with these type of polygamous relationships, but I like to be. And then she says, appreciate you so much. She put a heart emoji. This will be talked about, but no, they are not gay. LOL. Now, fellas, I'm not about to talk about her. You know, I will talk about her in another sense, but not. Most of this stream is going to be about the husband himself and this dude. Now, look, I'm talking to dudes. Women already coming in here talking about, well, that's what they want to do. I don't care about that, what they want to do. We talking about the brothers right now. We talking about these new Negroes today. We talking about this epidemic of simping, okay? Now, looking at these two, right here, brothers, the vibe and the energy they giving from this photo, brothers. What kind of energy and vibe they giving you from this photo? I'm not gonna say nothing yet. You tell me. What famous politician that y'all can think of? What kind of vibe they giving through this photo? Maybe you guys know. The women may know too. Can y'all name it? Who I'm maybe in the chat? What kind of vibe I'm getting from them? And yes, children are in the home. Yes, because I saw that on Instagram too. That would make it very concerning. Yeah, one person know who I'm talking about. That kind of vibe. Yeah, y'all know. Y'all know. Mm-hmm. That's the vibe I got. I think look, it is nothing of listen, they not giving no masculine like alpha male energy in those photos, man. Listen, a man with just an alpha male himself, you could just tell that energy. Listen, no alpha male. It would be cool with that. None. I mean, okay. So she said that her and dude on the left of her, you know, they met this dude, wherever they met this dude at, and immediately they just sparked something and became and they just want to be a family. Like, what dude does that? Seriously, what dude does that? What fellas, what dude you know does that? You out there talking, you know, with your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, and some other dude shows up, and all of a sudden the sparks fly, and she said that they not gay. Like, listen, let me clear this screen here. Hold on, this in Passion. If you get this video, because I know people halfway may send it to you. Passion, listen, I saw that comment you said to that sister Passion. The Andrew Gillum vibes are just real strong with them two. They real strong. Like, you say it to another woman that you don't do nothing with them, each other in the same whatever, right? You kind of, you're saying that you do that separately. Okay. But when you gone, or because they giving Bussy brother vibes, man. Look, because listen, Andrew Gillum wife was saying the same thing before he got caught up. And look, if that's what it is, that's what it is. You know, you step up, you're going to step up. But come on, Passion, come on, come on, and you put this out here because nobody knew, so it's not nothing covert and secret, right? But you look at the situation, and then you know the thing that's coming through there is as you go through, like you know, you look at some of the pictures, they also giving that vibe like she's the one that's taking care of the both of them. You get what I'm saying? And if it's that kind of situation where she's taking care of the both of them financially, no woman respect a man that she has to take care of. Really, at the end of the day, she don't respect that. Now, some women want to control men. You know, some women want to actually have a simp to control, but then eventually that woman will get tired of controlling even a simp, right? And the time's going to come where she's not going to be the model anymore, okay? Because what's going to happen is the wall's coming. You understand? The wall is coming. And when nobody want to see her no more because she didn't hit the wall and she didn't transition from being a model herself to actually creating a model agency, finding models, and now you signing deals, and you know now it don't matter about the wall no more. You still continue modeling and bringing in the next set of people.
It's like she's
I'm
going.
just, you know, saying we talking about business. Is that what you want to do?
I
But
feel
if
like
she hits the wall and
like
loses
she's
all
going
her
straight
stuff
foreign. I don't know.
or whatever, what are they gonna do? I you know, like it's a video of them on there, like you know the kids, because kids are involved. Like we already have an issue in our community, right? With a lot of the men not having the right father figure. A lot of these men are so weak today. They are weak. And then another instance, a lot of them are, is a lot of them are not accomplished. And see, only men who's not accomplished will be cool with that kind of relationship. Now, fellas, is that you? Do you agree with that? Only men who's not accomplished, men that don't have nothing going on, men that is not any kind of man of means, a man that has some sort of pride for himself, because the nature of any man is territorial. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, why she run the house and run the money and run everything is because of what she's doing. You get what I'm saying? And you sit up there, she's running you, she's running the house. Your quote unquote wife is posting herself, you know, half naked for the world to see. Okay.
Forget about half
Any
naked.
man that got sense will be like, listen, if you were doing that before, okay, I know about it, but you better transition to something else. You better transition to modeling for Lane Bryant or Torrid or them other stores like that. You better transition to that. If you're gonna do Fashion Nova, cool, do that. But you're not about to be doing what you're doing now. No. So another thing, on top of her not really respecting the main dude, I guess, or whatever. Now, some people, I saw you in the chat say, well, some people got relationships, they just don't know about each other. Look, this is a total different dynamic. This is out of the natural order, okay? This is out of the natural order. And some women was bigging that up. Some women like, ooh, I want to do the same thing. And if you want to do the same thing, you just want to simp.
Go right on ahead.
This is like the level 100 sympatry. Let's call that what it is. And this is what brothers have descended to now, is that simping so hard that you sit up there. Like, I mean, she is literally saying that basically she was eyeing this dude. You say you said he wasn't a bussy brother, your husband. So you just sitting there and you eyeing this man and you met him and you just fell all in love with him and just looked at your husband like, I just gotta have him here. He needs to be part of our family. Oh yes, I think that'll be a wonderful thing. Like, really? Really? This is what some brothers out here doing? Maybe I'm just too old school. Maybe I'm just at the uncle stage now, and I just can't see it that way. But y'all brothers tell me, that's what's going down these streets now?
185 and 210.
Is the simping that bad? I mean, seriously, is it that bad, fellas? Out here? Ladies, is it that bad with the simping? I mean, look, you know, like it's I don't know if it's simping
so yeah,
or
she's up
bussy
just a
brother.
little bit.
I don't know
she
what
still
it
looks
is.
good. I mean,
well, let's say it's not
over
the bussy
300.
thing, it's the simping. Okay. Whatever. Listen, no. No woman respects a simp. They'll use a simp. And let me tell them simps something too. Just
I
in case you see
agree.
the video. That woman you got, Passion Jonesz, she is about to get took. She gonna get took by somebody. It's coming. Eventually it's coming, because this is gonna happen. She gonna get tired of y'all right when she kind of know that, ooh, I'm kind of getting almost to the point of the wall, but I'm not there yet. But I still can pull, like a man that got something going on. And she gonna be because he already, put out there that she can go do what she want to do, right? And what's gonna happen is, when these dudes gonna find out what she got going on, they're like, oh, okay, and he gonna have some simping, some simping in him a little bit, but not all the way. And then what he gonna end up doing is find out her situation. She gonna be complaining to him about how she's providing everything and whatever. This dude doing all the things he's doing. He don't need no woman to provide for him. He got his own thing. He could take her to a different life she haven't had without taking all her clothes off or doing whatever she's doing, right? The dude like, look, I'll be with you, but you got to cut all that loose. You got to do this. You got to do that. And if you show her the life she ain't having right now on her own, she gone. I'm telling you.
Guys, so what do you think about this? I mean, so at the end of the day, I guess really what this all boils down to is that Passion Jonesz is basically out here. She's out here. Again, we know Passion from YouTube, all of us. She's done hauls after hauls after hauls after hauls, wigs, hair, makeup, beauty, fashion, everything over the years. And I've noticed of late when I do see her on here that she is doing the most and wearing a lot of the least. And it is curious to me. And then she comes out with this whole situation with these men. We know about her husband. And I'd seen her answer questions about her husband in the past, and that he was fully aware of what she was doing. So I guess I just didn't think anything of it. It has gotten more and more erotic over time. And it is pretty interesting that she is really just very gotten really more raunchy. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean about it because I like Passion, but I just didn't realize that this was really what was going on. It seems like there's been a huge change here. I mean, she is basically doing porn. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean about it, but that's what looks like is happening. And somehow to me, and this might be old school, so you guys tell me down in the comments, I would feel as a woman seeing another woman, and guys, if you want to go check out the rest of the video, we're not going to finish that up at this point because I kind of can tell which way it's going. I think he's going to do some more commentary on the topic, and that's fine. And I definitely agree with this gentleman. I just think also in terms of long-term effects and potential regrets of this type of behavior, I would really be concerned with my husband allowing me, and I don't want to say allowing as in that I don't have dominion over my own body. I mean, allowing me as in his wife, thinking that this is okay type behavior. I'm just really kind of shocked that a man would allow this. And maybe that's just where they are in their relationship. Maybe it's like, we do love each other, we enjoy being with each other. However, I'm not really sure where this relationship is going, but I find it very concerning that a woman who is married and has children, that her husband would allow her. And again, not that she doesn't have dominion over her own body, but that he would be okay with sharing her with a complete and total other man. There's no homosexuality going on. It's just actually a whole kind of thing. And that's not quite what polyamory is, as far as what I think I know about it. I'm not sure, but I don't know if he's got a woman, what the deal is with these two, but it's very interesting to say the least. And I'm kind of like, oh my goodness. My main concern too, though, is that, the more that we desensitize ourselves to things that are on the fringe of what we've considered normal behavior, as I have a blush brush in my hand, normal behavior, the more it just becomes normal. And I certainly am not criticizing anyone, but I think that this is what I'm going to say. There is a culture of shock out here that the more you get shocked, the less you are shocked, right? So here's a woman with two men. Guys, I'm going to say this to all my ladies out here. Don't fall victim to trends and trying to do what seems cool and what seems to be like, let's be free and let's, because what's going to happen is, in my opinion, misery. I'm just going to say it like that. I don't see it working out well. I don't see it working out well. And I think, if memory serves me correctly, it doesn't. So be very careful of that. I stand true to my beliefs, as in, most men don't want to share their women, and most women do not want to share their man, right? So that's what I'm going to close with tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you go check out the Instagram. Ladies, gentlemen, also, have you noticed, if you follow Passion Jonesz, have you seen there's been a quite obvious change in her content over the past couple of years? Obviously, she lost a lot of weight. She's probably feeling really good about herself. She's getting more contracts, different kinds of work. It's getting a little sexier. It's getting a lot more revealing. She's basically naked. What do you think about this? Like, are you still following her? Did you pick up new channels that you're watching? Is this still even interesting to you? Let me know down in the comments. I'd be curious. I am curious to know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to like, comment. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And I will see you again in the next video. If you have any topics you would like for me to cover and think that I might find interesting, go ahead and leave the links down below where I can find that content, and I will get back with you with another reaction video. Thank you. Take care. Bye.
By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. This is all about clout. I respect you as a reactor.